Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Kajorikodo and welcome back to Path to Nowhere. And today we are going to continue on the part 2 of Murphy Misadventures. Welcome Turbo, congratulations for being the first. Right, so I'm looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be like another fun time. I'm expecting more from the other cameo of the other sinner. Hey, Orde, welcome. Yeah, I just started anyway. So yeah. I'm looking forward with. Hopefully, they're gonna be like more sinner that's gonna make cameo. I think they have like this feature where you go to adventure. I think only Golan, Peggy, Sean, and Matilda that has not been joined yet that we can put onto the adventures. But they already make an appearance anyway. So yeah, a little bit of like summary of what happened on the previous stream if you miss it. Okay, so basically there's like a collaboration between I think it's some sort of like collaboration between MBCC and Ring Research Institute, and the Ring Research Institute kind of like doing this research underground of the MBCC, something like that. So yeah, basically the research or the experiment is kind of like go haywire. Yeah, that's what happened. And meanwhile, Chief outside the MBCC ordering some milk tea suddenly got hit by almost at the very least got hit by a car that is being driven by Murphy. And at the same time, I think like the accident of the experiment happened at the same time, which is why when like Chief is almost got hit by a car, he kind of like moved space into like two different world kind of a thing, which is I think was revealed that actually they are still in the MBCC. Right, it's just the like, and it's only affecting Chief and then the sinner, while all the normal human just seeing them like exploring the underground of the MBCC like like a crazy person, which is kind of funny, right? And we have like a whole bunch of other sinners who also got trapped in these other spaces, and we're still trying to figure it out how to get back into the real space. I don't know why, but I pulled her. Well, if you have, don't you have like Augustus? If you have Augustus, then it's a good reason to pull for Murphy. And I already done test with Murphy, and she did increase the damage. She did increase the shattered blade damage. Not by many. I mean, like I usually use Summer, Reforged Summer to for the 6th person or the 6th sinner on my shattered blade team. And now I change Reforged Summer with Murphy, and yeah, the Shattered Blade is actually doing more damage by a little bit, maybe like about 10 million or something like that. So hi Reggie, welcome. Yeah, so anyway, I've been yapping for quite a while already. So without further ado, let's start into the chaos. Oh, they covered the thing. That time I tried to turn myself in but ended up sending Chief into another world. Speaking of which, the cat hasn't, the black cat hasn't made any contribution. No, I still have 69k. Wow, that many? Damn, I only have like 20 something. Like, how do you even get that many? Right. So this is the sinner that I basically has been joining us. Yampi, Leta, Norma, Lynn, Victoria, and Chelsea. Yeah, so let's see what kind of adventure that we're gonna have today. Tie us together. The solution is tie them together. Are we gonna tie someone? Oh, by the way, yeah, Murphy has the ability to Murphy ability is basically like to spread bad luck. Bad luck has shadowed Murphy from the moment she entered this world. It's just her everyday reality. Oh, Fesfar, welcome. In the beginning, it wasn't the catastrophic kind of disaster. More often, it's just the smallest, most ridiculous little accidents. The kind you will feel silly even bringing up. But somehow they always pick her. Murphy. Apple only immortalized Annie Cinder. Why? Don't you want to know interrogation and everything? Murphy stares at the files scattered over her desk. A couple of unopened snack bags and that familiar phone sitting right there. Wait, is she back? Just as the celebration is about to begin in her head, a voice cuts through the air and reaches her. Murphy, where are the materials you prepared?
Oh, the materials. Right. The materials.
Wait, Murphy is already work? I thought she's like around EMP. Like maybe college? Murphy digs through her bag, pats down every corner, and finally flips the whole thing inside out. Still, the papers she stayed up finishing last night are nowhere inside. If those papers don't turn up today, don't bother turning up tomorrow either. The person in front of her radiates a quiet, imposing authority. Murphy breaks out in a cold sweat and shoves her hand back into the bag for another desperate search. Maybe, just maybe, fortune is finally on her side. Her fingers brush against something that feels exactly like a sheet of paper.
Got it! Take that, universe! The curse on me is officially broken! Today is the day my luck turns around!
Murphy eagerly unfolds the paper, only to find it's nothing but a comic strip. Inside there's a cape-wearing ranger, a warrior dragging a lamppost behind her, a rabbit forever on the run, a calm and collected analyst, and a worker in grey overalls. But isn't that exactly like what happened right now? A rabbit for Lynn. And a little slip of paper fluttering down. All you ever bring is bad luck to everyone else.
Wait, what?
Oh. Murphy opens her eyes and finds herself surrounded by familiar sight. After confirming it was all just a dream, she heaves a huge sigh of relief.
Thank God. Just a dream. For a second there I thought I'd screwed up again.
This one is more looks like Alice in Wonderland. But just a few seconds later, she sees something that makes even less sense. Pink dust is swirling everywhere, and everyone caught in it is acting like they've been hexed.
Morning, everyone. So I've been thinking, really thinking, and I've come to a very important conclusion. I am, without a doubt, a very important person.
What kind of mushroom you smoking, guys? EMP acting like a total drunk, just goes off and start putting on her own little show.
I'm either the main character or one of those scene-stealing powerhouses who shows up and just owns the first 3 minutes. Honestly, leaning towards the latter. It's more my style.
No, Letta is the best one. Letta can do anything now. Anyone tries to stop Letta, squish, flat, like a pancake.
Letta heaves her arm upward like she's lifting something impossibly heavy. Though the lantern is already back in her hand, she just hasn't realized yet. She still thinks she's exactly the same as she was yesterday.
Girl, you're giving off total villain energy. Can't you take some notes from me? Elegance. A little elegance, please.
No, that's not right. I keep feeling like I'm supposed to run forward first, and then turn left, and then fall into a hole. But why would I fall into a hole?
Each of them rambles on, talking away to themselves like they've slipped into some strange alternate reality where they've become entirely different people, performing acts no ordinary mind could comprehend.
Guys, what's
Hey
going
Julian,
on with
welcome. You're not missing much. We just seeing like this people smoking some mushroom. they're drunk. Out of all of them, Murphy is the most clear-headed. When she sees her friends acting so strange, she hurries over, worried, and asks if they're okay. Wait, Chief is not... You let out a sigh. The shackles flicker with a faint glow. Crimson patterns crawl up EMP's glove and along her sleeves. The dark haze veiling her form scatters swiftly. Then, with a crisp, shattering sound, breaks apart into a cascade of shimmering motes. In an instant, clarity returns to her eyes.
Huh? What? No! I was this close to going up on stage at the discourse. I could literally see Director Darren handing me the award herself.
Next are Letta and Lin. One by one, you dispel the affliction that has taken hold of them. I'm a bit disappointed that Chief is not affected. I was so ready. I was so ready to voice Chief drunk. I don't know. This is so cliche. Murphy seems perfectly fine, yet you reach out with the shackles and touch her anyway. The moment they make contact, thin tendrils of dark mist rise from her body, unfurling and spreading like living things, as though locked in a silent struggle against the shackle's power. Wait, if Chief shackle hers now, that means the bad luck ability is stop. You withdraw the shackle's power and the dark mist fades with it, vanishing into nothing. Murphy stands frozen, staring at the scene before her. Even someone as slow on the uptake as she is can grasp what has just unfolded. Yesterday, the ability deviation among the sinner could still be laughed off as a curious little amusement to brighten the day. But today, their very consciousness has been thrown into disarray. Wait, it's been a day? There actually been a day?
Okay, someone say something. Why did everyone just go quiet all of a sudden?
Wow, this is wow, we actually stuck here like for one day. EMP wants to say something to cut through the silence, but nobody here is clueless. They can all tell that Mania's influence has gotten stronger. I mean, are the shackles or Chief made from stone or what? Why can't they be affected by the mushroom? Well, if the mushroom... No, it's not really a mushroom. It's like there is like this powder or something. But if that's Mania, then maybe because Chief has the shackle, it kind of like resistance to Mania. Well, Chief need to aura farm because his daughter is new. If there is one, maybe I think Chief would be drunk. and if it worsens just a little more, will they all be lost in this realm forever?
This is me, isn't it? This whole mess. It's gotta be my ability. But if it really is my ability, shouldn't I be the first one going crazy? So why is it hitting everyone else instead?
Even if it's Murphy's ability doing this, it's dangerous, yes, but it's not too late. There has to be a way to fix it.
I think Lynn is gonna be like Murphy's best friend.
If everyone starts avoiding her because of this, she'd be so hurt.
Oh, Lynn, you're an angel.
Just like I was.
Take once to understand one, isn't it?
So I was thinking.
After the silence has stretched on long enough, Lynn and Murphy both open their mouth at almost the same moment, only to stop themselves just as abruptly.
You first.
Ah! I think they're like a tea in a pot. You go. Lynn seems on the verge of speaking, but the words catch in her throat and she swallows them back down. Murphy parts her lips, yet in the end she only lowers her head further. Just then, the crisp sound of footsteps rings out from the far end of the cavern. A calm, measured female voice follows. Who?
Seems like
Norma.
you could use a hand.
How's the monkey? You follow the voice to its source and find Norma, just returned from completing her investigation.
This one's fairly simple to solve, actually. Think of it like noise reduction.
Okay.
You can shield the receiver, block the transmission, or control the noise right at the source.
at the source. Norma produces a folding blackboard as if from thin air, snaps it open with practiced efficiency, and hangs it upon the wall. She then wraps it sharply with her weapon, like a teacher with a pointer, commanding everyone's attention. Oh?
We've confirmed that Murphy's anomalous concept has interfered with the mania field, warping it into what we're seeing now. The scope of her ability is considerable. It affects those around her, the surrounding environment, and even Murphy herself.
It's not that crazy, is it?
Norma taps the blackboard and the image of Murphy upon it begins to shift and change at a dizzying speed. It starts with a stumble, a fall, then comes a flower pot plummeting onto her head, followed by slime clinging to her, magic blast hurtling her way, and at last, a frantic, breathless flight from some unknown creatures.
So, as long as we can't find that experimental substance triggering the mania, Murphy just keeps going through all of this?
The cat did just say stay calm here. Lin, my baby, yes, he's gonna be Murphy bestie from this scene. No, but the CG is just too cute. Why they make this CG? I'm going to bite.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
What's our best option right now then? Before you can finish, Norma has already pulled up her solution. What?
That would be tying Murphy and Chief together.
Why?
Huh?
Tie me to her?
Correct?
Physically? Norma nods in affirmation, then picks up her pointer once more to resume her analysis.
Chief's shackles provide the most stable suppressive and corrective response to anomalies. They won't erase her misfortune entirely, but sustained close contact should at least reduce her interference with the mania field to manageable levels.
Murphy goes rigid, her entire body locking up with a tension so fierce she cannot move. It seems this is the first time she has ever been in such close proximity to another person.
You really don't have to go this
I
far.
mean, can you just if you just need contact physically, then can you just hold hands? Of course, if Chelsea found out, then it's gonna be another mini outbreak.
And, Chief, if my misfortune is never going away.
No, leaving you unaccounted for risks even more unpredictable and dangerous outcomes. We can just hold hand and keep close. What's the need to be tied together? We have the same thought, exactly. Seeing that everyone has grasped the method, Norma packs away her full set of teaching tools. But your mind drifts back to the feedback you felt when the shackles touched Murphy earlier, and a better idea begins to take shape. I think there's another way. Murphy's ability affects everyone around her, right? So what if we point it in the right direction instead of just blocking it?
You mean targeted induction?
Big word. Norma does not consider this the wisest course of action, but you steal your mind. Regardless, and direct the shackles to fasten around Murphy's wrists. Here's the plan. I'll keep a light connection, just enough to stay linked without pushing back against your misfortune. But when we are in a fight, I will use the shackles to stimulate it. When that happens, I need you to genuinely wish the enemy well.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
We want your bad luck to work against the mania. That's how your ability really shines. Think of it like this. You root for an enemy to stand their ground, and they will trip instead.
Using the shackles as a conduit to direct intent onto enemy targets. The theory checks out, but it'll demand sharp focus. If your concentration slips...
I'll keep an eye on her.
This still sounds completely insane. But if it's you asking, Chief, okay, I'll give it everything I've got.
Then I'd best be going as well.
Wait, are you joining? Where to?
I'll continue the analysis. Time to figure out what's really happening to this space.
Oh, okay, wait, give me a second. As usual, my cat is... Oh my god, why is always at this time? Okay, I'm back. This take longer than usual. Okay. This event is so entertaining with all the heavy plots recently. Murphy demeanor is a welcome change. Agree. I mean, like, yeah, it's been a while since we have like a lot of interaction between Sinner. Oh, this is probably gonna be interaction time. Look over there, it's Countess Chelsea and Victoria. Oh no. Oh my god, imagine if we actually holding hand at the time. Oh, whew. Black ring is gonna be triggered, guys. Countess Chelsea approaches with Victoria and briefly lays out the situation. Based on the instrument readings, Victoria's sterile suit has 3 hours left at most. You relay Norma's conclusion to them. This strange world is essentially a mirror of the Bureau. That means somewhere in it, it's lower depths. The original medical sterile world, likely it still remains. Understood. That said, this is a first. The Bureau twisted into something like this. Many have never managed to breach these walls before. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Chelsea, what kind of bureau you live in? Have you read all of those interrogation? Is the next new sinner from Eternal Nightmare? No, I think the next one gonna be main story. I wanna find the word. Surprisingly, her response is just really normal. Maybe because we don't hold hands. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. Malak is just the worst. I make trouble for everyone no matter where I go. Murphy apologizes over and over, her hands flailing, then pressed together as she bows as if the whole sequence had long since become second nature. Luck? Please. The Bureau crawling with hard luck cases. Don't go hoarding all the blame for yourself. If you absolutely must point fingers, point them at this absurd excuse for a world. Murphy freezes for a moment, and before she can utter a word, Victoria steps softly over and wraps her in an embrace. Oh no, your best friend for Murphy! Let me hug you. Oh, that totally, oh my god. Oh yeah, Murphy, Victoria is introvert kind of. Murphy stiffens, her face rapidly reddening. You have the faint sense that this is what Victoria is gradually coming to understand as love. But the thing is, like, what Victoria, it has been like 3 or 4 years. Come on. She should be understand a little bit what is love. Victoria settles back onto the crystal leopard C3, waves at you, and the two turn to leave. Oh, Chelsea not joining. Send EMP alone. Send Leta alone. Ah, Leta. I still need EMP around. Oh, are you getting worried, Chief? Relax, with me here, plus this little one who can put people to permanent sleep, we are more than equipped for most situations. As if something has just crossed her mind, Victoria leans down and quietly murmurs into the Countess' ear. I remember, you're always saying you want to... What's that word again? Let Chief be your kid. Let Chief be your candy baby. He's making someone your candy baby love. Oh, Victoria, don't. That's 18 plus. Countess Chelsea freezes for a bit, then breaks into a laugh. A sugar baby, don't correct it. What kind of adult are you? A sugar baby arrangement, dear. You're still a little too young for that sort of thing. But for now, getting you somewhere safe is the priority. She's definitely the only mommy currently in this event. Victoria gives a nod of partial understanding. Faint sound drift from afar, the unmistakable noise of someone battling monsters. The crystal leopard's claw tread softly across the grass as the two make their way toward the source of the noise.
Nice to meet you, Chief.
Wait, we have Garofano?
Appreciate your consideration, but
Oh wait, I think, did I pick the wrong one? Am I supposed to start from here? I think it's supposed to be start from here or something. Why did we suddenly catch Garofano and Sumire? Good news, I finally reached Chief. He's assigned us to patrol a location codenamed Jelly Hills and gather intel on this strange realm. Oh, we gotta see like Matilda and Sean combi. You don't talk much, do you? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I'm just not super comfortable with face-to-face stuff, I understand. People often mistake me for being cold, but my recent assignment in the West District has been an effective crash course in interpersonal communication. Speaking of which, do you happen to know someone who goes by Hopeless Romantic? Oh no! Oh no! We were chatting just earlier. I'm curious how she's holding up. Sean suddenly freezes, her expression tightening as her hand slips into her pocket and frantically taps at something. Nope. Don't know her. I only know her online. She's pretty nice, just a little too into chatting. Oh, I just received a message from her. She said she's alright. Told me to proceed with my mission and not to concern myself with her. Wait, wow, she's that pro in texting that she can text in the pocket? Wow, see? So considerate. We should totally just respect her wishes and leave her be. Still, I'm a little worried. Let me verify her location just to be safe. Sherlock! Wait, that's really not necessary. I already said. Oh no! Sean goes rigid, her terminal tucked in her pocket, lets out an untimely buzz. Oh no, we got busted. Your terminal's ringing. What? No. You must be hearing things. Hey, look over there. Evil gingerbread men. Armed. A whole army of them. We should definitely be cautious and absolutely not let them spot us. Where? I don't see anything. No time to look. We have to hide. Right now. Sean sees Matilda's hand and they scramble away together. In her frantic haste, she fails to notice the terminal sliding from her pocket, coming to rest silently in the grass. Did she just throw her phone? Its screen still glows with an unread reply. Oh no, I feel like this is gonna be like a start of fanfic here. I mean, if you use your phone with your personal setting for a long time, you can type without looking. Really? But the thing, it depends. If your phone touch screen though, and you put it on the phone, it's not gonna like accidentally press something else. I mean, like most phone now is touchscreen, right? I don't know, man. I can do that. Wow. Really? Well, I guess this is like a skill that this generation have. Well, your finger have memory muscle for a reason. EMB paces back and forth between you and Murphy, her eyes shifting restlessly as if she's cooking up some mischief scheme. You've been staring at them forever. What's going on? Okay, so tie the Chief and Murphy together. I know it sounds completely unhinged, but I feel like it's worth a shot. Think about it. We tie them together and poof! The mania just vanishes and we all snap back to our world. So, sorry. No, don't apologize. I just think it would be pretty funny. Oh hey, they are here. A short distance away, Golan and Peggy walk over. Through their demeanor is unmistakably strange. Golan halts with a delicate step, gracefully unfurling her parasol. She tilts it to shield her face, her voice almost unnervingly soft and sweet. Why, good day to you all. Truly, what an exquisite honor to find myself once more in such distinguished company. With those words, she inclined forward into a courtesy of textbook elegance. The air falls still. Peggy pushes up a pair of non-existent glasses, her expression turning unusually solemn. Regarding the current situation, I'm inclining to approach it through the framework of post-collapse subjective identity reconstruction. To put it plainly, this phenomenon may be understood as the individual professional redefinition of identity within a context of radical chaos. What? Who are you? A kind of existential drift of signification, if you will. The silence stretched on. This is not the... Did they just, smoke some mushroom? EMP? What's with your face? You feeling okay? Hey, you good? Isn't this the part where you're supposed to laugh? It's too funny. Golan doing the whole refined lady act. Peggy out here philosophizing. My comedy receptors are completely fried. Overloaded. I physically cannot laugh right now. but I'm absolutely recording this. The second they snap out of it, it's going on loop. My dear companion, I must beg your leave for the moment. Pray forgive any discourtesy I may have caused. Action. One may argue is nothing more than being responsive gesture to its own contingent state. A mere ripple in the fabric of itself. Before you have a chance to step in with your shackles, they've already drifted away, one following the other. Maybe that's for the best? One can only hope. Wait, where is Garofano and Sumire? We have Gekabijin since when? Did I miss something? Since when we have Gekabijin? Did we get Gekabijin just now, or I got distracted for 1 second? Maybe I was not looking at the screen for 1 second or something. Reversing bad luck. Do you have anything here? Oh yeah, even Thistle. Okay, let's see what's up with all the garden member, except for the grandma. For the first time in a while, members of the garden have gathered together. They are seated around a tea table, with fragrant steam rising from the tea. The vessels are exquisite, yet the atmosphere feels somewhat delicate. Someone lifts a teacup, another adjusts the hem of their clothes. Someone else stares blankly at the flowers on the table, almost like their soul has left their body as they wait for someone to speak first. Their mentor, whose whereabouts are always unpredictable, where his grandma could possibly be, hasn't shown up. Not that it comes as a surprise. Still, it seems everyone hasn't quite grown accustomed to her absence. Isn't it has been like 2 years already? Garofano glances around. It appears one person is still missing. Just as she thinks this, hurried footsteps echo from the distance. Wait, I'm here! Gekabijin practically bursts in, apologizing while frantically wiping the drool from the corner of her mouth. Her hair so disheveled you will think she just fought a battle. Clearly, she overslept. For a moment, everyone falls silent. Then, someone stifles a giggle. The atmosphere becomes lively in an instant. Gekabijin scratches her head sheepishly, gulping down tea to ease her embarrassment. The stiffness from earlier dissolves before they know it. Conversation begins to flow. Someone mentioned the old times, another shares recent updates. Scattered memory begin piecing themselves back together, like branches in a garden, growing toward the same direction once more. Garofano sits quietly to the side. She doesn't deliberately guide the conversation and simply observes. Then, at just the right moment, she gently offers a cup of tea or adds a perfectly timed remark. The garden still stands, Garofano thinks. Damn, they're all like sister, something like that. They look alike. Kind of remind me of that what's that? The Quintessential Quintuplets anime or something. Sumire carefully arranged the venue of the tea party. She smooths out the tablecloth until not a single wrinkle remains, just like someone who's tenderly fixing someone's collar. Teapots, silver spoons, porcelain saucer each fall into the right spot in an orderly fashion. Everything here feels just right. The sight alone could put someone at ease. Garofano was the one who organized this tea party. She invited every member of the garden who's at the bureau. Come to think of it, it's been quite some time since they've gathered like this. Sumire lowers her head and continues arranging the bouquet. She trims each stem carefully, inserts them one by one, adjusting their angles and helping each flower find its proper place in the vase. The various blossoms entwine, each facing different directions, each with its own distinct beauty. Right here and right now they've been quietly drawn together, regardless of where they originated from, the storm they had to weather or the damage they had sustained. Sumire fingers pause for a moment as she gently straightens the final poppy, readjusting the bouquet balance to the center once more. The seemingly random blossom and stems form almost imperceptibly a stable structure, like a bond that endures. Garofano also invited Mentor, though given her personality, she may not actually attack. Coco, what the hell? Perhaps she's watching over us from somewhere, Sumire thinks. What are you, like Mother Mary or something, watching over this woman? Did you just spell her name Gorafano? Garofano. It's Garofano. Thistle finds herself unusually conflicted over what to wear to the garden tea party. She stands before the mirror examining her current outfit, then pulls out her old garden uniform, something she hasn't worn in ages. Oh, you mean the one in the Flora Unfurl? The one that looks like NPC? I mean, her outfit now looks very cool. What she's wearing now looks by far the most natural. Yet for a gathering with everyone, it just feels like something's missing. She holds the old uniform up against herself, then looks at the mirror. This was what she wore during training sessions, during mission alongside everyone else. Simply by wearing this, it almost feels like she could return to those days when they were all together. But the problem is obvious. If everyone else show up dressed casually and she's the only one in the uniform, wouldn't that be really awkward? Thistle sighs. She rarely spends this much time deliberating over such things. Then suddenly she relaxes. It's a tea party of the garden, not an official bureau meeting. Even though the bureau feels like home now, the garden members are still different. They are her real family. Thistle can't help but smile as she thinks this. If it's around her family, she might as well dress casually. She puts the uniform away and picks up the pastry box from the table. Inside are the flour mochi she went out of her way to buy this morning. Soft, pale dumpling wrapped around likely sweetened red bean paste, with delicate flower petals scattered throughout that release their fragrance with each bite. She remembers that everyone in the garden loves this. This should be enough for everyone. Thistle tests the box, weighing in her hands, nods with satisfaction, and sets out for the tea party. But saying her outfit makes her look like an NPC. Wait, what? But it's like her NPC outfit. I'm talking about the white one, the white one on Flora Unfurl. Not this one. This one is like a playable character outfit. Definitely. Gekabijin stands before her mirror, her expression serious like never before. This is all because of one unexpected invitation to a tea party. Should she not first when they meet, or maybe speak first? She tries bowing toward her reflection. The motion is as stiff and mechanical as a wind-up toy. Why they're so awkward between each other? Maybe she should smile first then? She forces the corner of her mouth upward. The face staring back at her is something you will see on someone about to carry out an assassination. Gekabijin frowns. Fighting never makes her nervous. If anything, the stronger the opponent, the more excited she gets. But the thought of having to make proper conversation, that makes her skin crawl. The garden is gathering again after all this time, and somehow she, a wallflower whose only job is usually to fight, receives an invitation to. She takes a deep breath and repositions herself. I have so much about you, senior. It's very nice to finally meet you. Wait, you never meet all of them? That won't do, too stiff. So, nice to meet you. Too casual now. Hey, you there. Hi. This is probably me in the actual social gathering. That sounds like a challenge. Forget it. She floats back onto the bed, letting herself sink into it. I will never be good at this kind of stuff. She stares at the ceiling for a moment, then she finally reaches a conclusion. Whatever, I'm not going there to make friends anyway. If anyone has a problem with me, I will just beat them up. Flawless logic. Impeccable reasoning. Perhaps she thought a little too hard earlier, or perhaps she's just sleepy. Gekabijin drifts off right then and there on the bed. It feels like this gathering is the gathering of all of introvert. I think that's kind of explain why before Gekabijin come, the conversation kind of stuck. Because all of them is like a natural introvert. No, but actually, the B-rank sinners have this kind of humor in them that makes me start in love. But I'm surprised that Gekabijin is not really close or know the senior. I know, I'm pretty sure like Garofano and Sumire is pretty close with Coco, right? Because she's like the two, the right hand and the left hand kind of. I know like Geka is challenged the mentor before pretty pretty sure it's probably Coco and she lost. I think that's why she's joining while Tissel basically like the what do you call it? The young must be protect kind of situation based on the flora unfurl. Okay, what are we doing now? Where are we going? Oh, this one. Reversing bad luck. If bad luck is inevitable, might as well share it with your enemies. 1E and her 3-eyed protect her? What do you mean? I don't get it. Murphy is happy. All her life, people have turned away the moment she drew near as if misfortune had a face and it was hers. No one, not once, has ever said to her, I need your bad luck. It's actually really powerful if you can use it to add the enemy though. She tucks the photo Lin gave her with care, nestling it close. The smile creeps up no matter how hard she tries to hold it down. The air is still thick and damp, yet to her it carries a thread of sweetness now, a trick of the senses, lie as a secret. Her feet, too, move with a newfound bounce as she walks among the others. Extrovert and introvert. Grandpa, you are familiar with the MBTI, right? Actually, no. Is it like one of those personality thingy with 4 letters or something? I actually no, I have no idea. Just as everyone ready to head down to the lower level, a sound comes from afar off. That horribly familiar jingling and clattering that makes your teeth ache just hearing it.
That sounds familiar.
Don't tell me that's the coin bank from yesterday.
So far, the coin bank is like the biggest threat, and it looks so cute. Oh no! Murphy's voice still hangs in the air when the sound surges closer, louder, more insistent. And then, cutting through the dimness, a familiar round silhouette hurtles into the view.
It's not actually back for revenge, is it? I swear I didn't mean to knock it over yesterday.
It looks so menacing. Her words barely land before it springs, round body recoiling, then exploding forward like a cannonball. A racket of jingles and clangs trailing behind it as it barrels straight at your group.
I'm doomed.
That's so cute, Murphy! Lin seizes Murphy, who stands paralyzed, and wrenches her aside. Definitely bestie. In the very next heartbeat, the coin banged hurtless past, missing the group by a hair's breadth, and scraped along the stone wall in a blinding shower of harsh, grating sparks.
That was close. Thanks, Lynn.
It's nothing. That's our friends too.
Oh no! This friendship is so beautiful! Letta has learned from last time. She steps forward in one foot motion, swings her lantern wide, and brings it down hard against the creature's side. Wait, is she actually meowing? The lantern is clearly no match for a lamppost in sheer half, yet Letta has already grown accustomed to this unbridled style of combat.
Didn't think it'd actually come back for round 2.
I think the next Letta rewards gonna be like using a lamppost.
I was expecting one of those stories EMP's always going on about. You know, the underdog rises up. You'll regret underestimating me thing. With the coin bank is the tragic hero.
Pretty sure you've read just as many of those as I have, Lantern Girl.
EMP is a bad influence. A shriek of pain tears from the coin bag, but it doesn't stop. Head down, it pushes through the blow and drifts toward you again, all momentum and fury. Nice work, everyone. Murphy, you're up.
Alright. I'll hit it with my best misfortune. Keep at it, guys.
Her words have barely faded when the coin bang ricocheted off the wall, using the momentum to lunge back at an even more vicious angle, his body alive with the chaotic clamor of rattling coins.
Oh, Murphy, wrong target.
Oh,
Sorry. Force of habit. Let me fix it. Everyone is totally gonna lose this fight.
Oh, it's gonna be another second boss battle. The previous attack proved ineffective, so Murphy decided to use her bad luck to turn the tide. Even the lucky cat boy under the Murphy blessing. Oh, finally I can bring anyone I want. Okay, let's bring
Okay then.
lore accurate
Here I
team.
go. I'm really going in now.
Where the hell is EMB?
I have to go.
What is Lina? Lin is, what is it? Umbra? Oh, there's no Lin.
There must be
And Leta.
a better way to solve this.
Leta is Catalyst, right?
It's getting foggy.
What does it do?
Let me see.
Odin beacon crafted by Norma to maintain order in the other world. When mania spiral out of control, it intervenes, attempting to pull everything around it back on track. Periodically heals all allied unit once, randomly select two sinners to temporarily increase their attack speed and deals damage to all enemy unit once. Who else? Okay, I think it's all. No. Hopefully it's fine. Wait, why is you ignoring me? I completely forgot what this letter actually do. Abiola and maybe cat in the... Okay, whatever it is. Oh shit! Oh crap! There's another one? You make me do this?
You forced
Okay, that is so strong. It's so strong, goddamn. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Please don't miss.
Oh! that cat sound is always surprise me. Can I use this?
You forced me to do this.
Oh crap! This is actually tough. Lin, do it! Come on!
Don't look at me. Please don't
No, no, Yami, no! No! Yami dead! Yami dead! Only Yami doesn't get the good luck. Your group falls back, fighting as you go, and only realize where they are when the dim tunnels give way to a glittering ornate cavern. In here, the coin bank uses everything. Pillar, steps, whatever's around to bounce off and change direction. Springing at new targets way more nimbly than something that big should be able to.
Since when does a coin bank know how to move like that?
Well, it surged forward with nothing held back, and the sinner waver under the onslaught. But to you, this is the moment, the perfect opening, laid bare. Now, Murphy! Release the shackle.
I got it. And it turns out it's gonna work.
It works? The instant Murphy words fade, your shackles release their grip on her. The coin bank, as though suddenly robbed of attraction, skids wildly and crashes straight into the wall beside it.
Nice. My turn.
Seizing the opening, she flips behind it in one quick motion and looses arrow after arrow into the coin bank's back. A sharp crack rings out as a slender figure snakes across the coin bank's surface.
Wait, stop hitting me.
What? He can talk? The whole hall suddenly goes that quiet. Here to watch Grandpa struggle on for him to win and cause him be dead.
You can talk?
Why didn't you say anything yesterday?
You didn't give me a chance to talk yesterday either, meow. You just attacked me the second you saw me. And then you tricked me into crashing into the wall. Do you know how long it took to pry myself out, meow?
I mean, you're the one who couldn't stop yourself. That's not on me.
Oh, the pouting face so cute. Murphy hides behind you, poking her head out to chime in. Oh, imagining it is just too cute.
That's not the point, meow.
It lies where it was. It lies where it has fallen. Its four stubby legs paddling uselessly at the air. There is something almost pitiable in the sun. Who are you, and why do you keep coming after us?
I am the most proper, most law-abiding, most legally minded wealth watcher in the whole world, meow.
Wow. 3 lies in hand it to you. That's a whole new level of shameless.
Oh my god, that's coming from EMP, so it's totally shameless. Get to the point.
I wasn't trying to cause trouble for you before, Meow. I've been looking for my lost shiny.
You're...
Shiny?
Now that I'm getting a closer look at you, you seem kind of familiar. Nah, must be imagining things, Meow.
This cat. The huge cat-shaped coin bank gives itself a shake, its gaze shifting away from Murphy.
That shiny is my heaven-sent investment fund, Meow. I even remodeled my eyes to match it. See? Just like it, Meow.
Even monsters get robbed nowadays? Oh, guess things are rough all over.
You look at its eyes and recognition clicks into place. They are the exact same as that greeting gift the Ring Research Institute supervisor gave you. You will have to forgive my students, hopeless bookworms, the lot of them. Not an ounce of field experience between them. Terribly sorry for the awkward showing. Now then, this is the Ring Research Institute's most prized achievement in recent months. Though I will admit, compared to what a certain genius can whip up, it's little more than a trinket. But please, accept it as a token of our goodwill.
Due to the mania field's unusual properties, we can't directly intervene with it from above ground. The most we can do is slow its rate of expansion.
Oh, the Coin Bank is so cute. I hope he isn't the final boss of the story. Hopefully not.
You'll need to locate that unstable experimental substance and neutralize its effects.
I think she's going to join the party. Where is it now?
I'm not telling you.
The words are only half out when it catches the way of your stares. Everyone fixed on it, fierce and unblinking.
Just kidding, Meow. I was sniffing around the slime village earlier, and all those slimes said it was that alchemy geezer next door who swiped it, Meow.
Alchemy geezer?
Yeah, the guy holed up in the workshop down below. Always waving around spoons and tongs, muttering about equivalent exchange and the Sage's Stone and turning stuff into gold, Meow. We gotta hurry, Meow. My shiny might already be his next test subject.
The way to the lower level still winds through the sprawling candy forest. Yet today, the woods bear an unmistakably different air.
Since when are there traps here? I've walked through this place 100 times and never had a problem, Meow. What's the deal today?
Oh no, is it Murphy? The coin bank's pitiful wails ring out one after another, while your group, by unspoken agreement, collectively avert its gaze.
Wait, something's off.
Nothing's off, Meow. I used to stroll through here like it was my own backyard. Those were just little accidents.
Crack. It barely gets the words out before one of its stubby little legs steps on something. It freezes up, then carefully lifts its paw to check what's underneath. Okay, good. Just a mushroom. The coin bank heaves a deep sigh of relief just as the analyzer normal left you flickers to life, as if on cue. Startled shroom, a low-growing fungus found at the edges of the mania field, soft and harmless in appearance. Yet when stepped on, shaken, or exposed to the bright light, it instantly compresses the air sacs inside its cap and blasts out a high-pressure air jet to drive away approaching creature.
Figures. Newcomers never know how things work around here.
Oh my god, this is like something you just made up. Yami shakes her head, letting out a bitter chuckle, yet her hands never pause. She sits up fine and lashes herself firmly to the ground. The others, seeing her example, quickly do the same. Oh no, don't follow Yampi. Bye bye. The coin bag barely has time to puzzle over the strange behavior of the humans before it. Then the mushroom beneath its foot bursts, unleashing a violent blast of compressed air. Prepared as you are, the sheer force of the gale still threatens to tear you from your footing. Can you just talk how like everybody following EMB's lead? That's actually pretty amazing. Poor Kitty. EMB for the president. Well, I guess that is like a survival skill she has. It is not until evening falls that you finally stumble out of the forest, drained beyond measure. Damn, we've been like traveling from the forest and now we got to the lava stage. This is like a platformer game or something.
Next time, someone else could be the guide, Meow. I'm retired.
Poor coin bank. Beyond the bridge stretches a landscape that resembles the outskirts of some workshop, punctuated at intervals by a low rumbling roar like a furnace fire exhaling in the distance. Gazing upon this utterly transformed area, your thought drifts uneasily to the real bureau, and what state it must be in now.
So, this is where he does his remodeling. Pretty interesting.
Yep, Meow. And he's the worst. The more you try to talk sense into him, the more he thinks you'd make great test material, Meow.
I'm curious, who is it? Who is this
What
dude?
is this? A budget villain origin story?
Further on, a massive door looms at the end of the corridor. Through its seam seeps an unbroken crimson glow, and the faint pulse of heat radiates from the floor beneath your feet.
Kinda hot in here.
You have barely raised your hand when an exaggerated, maniacal laugh suddenly erupts from the other side of the door. Bwahaha! Almost there. What? Just a little more. My grand work is almost complete. I shall connect to reality. I shall manifest into reality.
Yeah, someone's completely lost it. That's him!
The coin bank before you jolt as if electrified, its entire feline form poised to hurl itself through the door and fight to the death at a moment's notice. Hey, why is it spending? Oh, 75%. Well, we have the garden now. 15, 14, 16. I think this one should be enough. Only 90? I think it's too much though. Okay, this one is good. 75. Maybe this with Sumeria. Who hasn't been here? Sumeria and Tissel. 30. 70%. Is there anyone? No. Just pick the lowest. Here. Okay, cool. Oh shit! I thought the back button gonna return me to the main story. Nothing, right? Okay, nothing new. Disaster's workshop. With a gold coin, the bureau can be restored to normal, but first, it needs to be found. Wow, we're actually in freaking lava. The scene behind the door is even more dramatic than you pictured. It's an alchemy workshop so vast it borders on the absurd. At the center stands a pot half a story tall, furnace fire roaring beneath it while pipes and channels spread outward like arteries. Is it the boss? a gigantic alchemy cauldron stands there, brandishing metal tongs and a long-handled ladle, muttering under its breath. The end of equivalent exchange is the leap beyond equivalence. Just one more step, one more. It opens its mouth and the rows of teeth inside shake in unison with the ladle perched on his head. Oh, new witnesses? Until it spots the coin back on the other side. No, wait. You're here to steal my life's work. The metal tongues in the old cauldron grip leaf. Clasped firmly between their tips is a gold coin gleaming with an unnatural luster. Put that down. Put it down? This is the key to unlocking the deepest truths. The essential ingredient to make the impossible possible. And you expect me to just hand it over? You frown, unsure what this oversized pot is trying to say. But one thing this is certain, is dead set on fighting you for that gold coin. Murphy, get ready. Make that gold coin drop from the tongues. The shackles flare to life just as Murphy activates her ability.
You're gonna hold that gold coin steady for sure.
Now, the gold coin drops in an instant, but the old cauldron moves with impossible speed. With an eerie cackle, it flings the coin high into the air, then flicks its ladle upward, sending the coin soaring straight toward the pot's mouth.
You absolute soul of a cauldron now! Give me back my shiny!
Why this cat swearing? The flames rage violently, and the surrounding light thickens into a syrupy crimson.
I'll take you down myself now!
Oh my god. Calm down, coin bag. With a furious roar, it rolls forward in a flash of golden light, faster than ever before. Then the very next second, the workshop floor, already slick with molten gold and alchemical residue, betrays it. Rolling with too much momentum, the coin bank loses all grip, spinning out of control and skidding sideways like a bowling ball. Oh my god, it got the worst bad luck. With a thunderous crash, the coin bank slams headfirst into the workshop sidewall. It's like a very stupid mascot. The gold coin has already reached the pot's edge, but the sudden impact throws it off course. Lynn, your turn! Lynn nods and sprints forward. The moment her fingers touch the gold coin, you activate the shackles, pulling her straight back to your side. You can do that? There's no time to celebrate. You activate the shackles again immediately, purging the residual misfortune from the coin. Conventional communication can't reach the Bureau, so you are left with the crudest method possible to tell the team above ground to begin the external experiment and restore the facility. You take out the analyzer Norma gave you, the same model station on the Bureau surface level. You crank its reception power to a maximum, then touch it with your shackle, setting off the alarm. Warning, parameter overflow. After several alarm blares, white light engulf everything, you hear machinery roaring back to life from the dome above. The alchemy cauldron before you immediately senses something is wrong. Damn it! Damn it! I was so close! So close! I refuse to accept this! The alchemy cauldron before you leaps high into the air, then comes crashing down with colossal force. The entire workshop lets out a sickening screech, like steel beams being wrenched apart, and then the center of the floor suddenly caves in. Everyone move! The floor is going! Crucible stands, platforms, red-hot metal plates, and everyone too slow to brace themselves all plunge downward together. Weightlessness hits without warning, and you plummet through a chaos of roaring noise and blistering heat. Wait, if we fall into the lava, we actually die? Are we actually die? Okay, nothing. Inescapable, shadow of the past will always catch up to you. Falling, still falling. Like how deep is the MBCC underground? A fall with no end. She's long since grown used to the ground disappearing beneath her feet. Things always slide toward disaster the moment she gets involved. If her bad luck were hers alone to bear, she would have stopped mining a long time ago. Murphy, time to get up. Your alarm louds enough to wake the whole neighborhood.
Okay, Mom.
I've got to take your brothers and sisters to school today, so you're on your own. Be careful out there. No accident this time.
Drive safe.
But her misfortune always manages to drag others down with her. It was like this when she was a child. She was a child? Hello? Is this Murphy's mother? Murphy was hit by a flower pot during the field trip. It's just a scratch, but we will really rather you come pick her up. Oh, stuck in traffic? Alright, we will take her to the community clinic nearby then.
I'm sorry, teacher. I caused you trouble for you and Mom.
And it's still like this now that she's grown. She spent ages preparing for the analyst interview, arrived right on time only to find someone else's name on the list instead of hers. Sorry, the analyst application are closed. Murphy wanted to protest that registration wasn't even over yet, and that name on the list wasn't even hers. But then the interview room door opened, and she saw the interviewer phoning over someone who never even showed up for the written exam. The person in charge quickly pulled the door shut, fished a random form out of the folder, and shoved it at Murphy. Look, reception still has an opening. Maybe try your luck there?
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, that's... When something happens once, people call it a coincidence. When it happens twice, they call it bad luck. After 3, 4, 5 times, even she started to believe the problem really does lie with her. Over time, she has learned to apologize first whenever trouble strikes, as if that might soften other anger, as if owning her misfortune up front could make it all a little less humiliating. Another sharp crack tears through the air beside her. She was moments away from leaving this place, and now this. A red-hot steel beam plunges down from above at an angle, grazing past her shoulder and striking her vision with blinding sparks. Murphy instinctively hunches her shoulders, her limbs trying to crawl inward just like every other time disaster struck, making herself as small as possible. Maybe this is just how it's meant to be. But the next moment, she feels a clear, unmistakable grip seize her wrist. Someone is holding onto her thigh, in a free fall where they can barely even save themselves. Murphy freezes for a second, then opens her eyes to find a blurred figure before her.
It's you.
The red light of the shackle stretches between her and Chief, pulled taut in their plummet like a thread about to snap. The howling wind, shearing heat, and thunderous roar threaten to swallow her whole. Yet in this instant, one thing becomes absolutely clear. Even now, Chief refuses to let go.
No. This can't keep happening.
What should have been simple unraveled into disaster. Relaxed faces shifted to weariness and frustration. She was supposed to be blamed again, pushed away again. But not this time. This time someone holds on no matter what, without a trace of reproach. Murphy sets her jaw, her fingers shaking. She wants to meet this trust and the care behind it with something of her own. With determination verging on clumsy, she squeezes the hand that holds her. She wants to protect her friends, the one who believe in her without a single condition. Even if just this once. You slam into an enormous space far below. The sinner do what they can to cushion the blow with their abilities, but the truth remains that you've just fallen from the height of a 10-story building. You force yourself upright, blood coats the back of your throat, and the raw scrape on your shoulder drops with sharp, relentless heat. Everyone, check yourself for injuries. But what reaches you even faster than the pain is the faint pressure of a hand squeezing back from the other end of your wrist.
Chief.
I'm fine. What about the others?
Alive! Barely. Feels like someone took me apart and put me back together all wrong.
Nice sound on the landing. Just a little too loud, maybe. I'm here. The Queen's safe too.
Everyone lies scattered across the platform, but thankfully they all manage to respawn. Not far off, Lynn kneels at the edge of a fractured ledge, both hands gripping the recovered gold coin in a white-knuckled hold. You glance back overhead. The opening you fell through has already warped into a hazy smear of red light above, as if something is slowly sealing it shut from the outside. At the deepest point, ringed by fractured platform and pools of contaminated sludge, the runes on the alchemy cauldron slowly begins to glow once more. A pulse follows, agonizingly slow, yet so distinct it crawls across the skin. And the corruption tracing the device surface flares and dims, swells and shrinks, like breathing. The cauldron body rotates toward you, and the mechanical arm fused to it rise with it. Come, let it all melt away. Is it gonna be the final boss? The stupid cauldron. The crack between hearts. Some say a person's shadow comes from the crack within their heart. Oh, it's actually boss battle. Fuck. I think I need to put some crime red here. I honestly no idea what is Leta do, but whatever. Leta, I don't think Leta is attacking though. So maybe Scarlet and EMP. EMP shocks of life. Okay.
I have to go.
For safety net. For safety net, please, Mommy Shin, protect us. And I guess Mommy Augustus, just in case. Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
you're
use
in
them
charge
if
this
we are in
time?
danger.
This should be fun.
There you go. I have to Mommy watching the daughter. Oh, you can attack in there.
Fog.
Can I attack this one? Oh, EMB can. Lin is
Please don't miss.
Oh, didn't expect that to be that easy. Wait, what is that car?
You forced me to do this.
That car just killed them. What the hell was that?
You forced me to do this.
See, I cannot attack this.
Look at me. Stay away from
Kill it, Lin! Boom! Whoa, I love Lin's ability. Somehow she's always there. Watch out! The maniac concentration here is off the charts. Before your hand can rise, the alchemy cauldron brings its full weight down on the ground. The impact sweeps everyone off their feet and launches Lin sideways. The gold coin slips loose again, spinning toward Murphy. Once I smell it down, this false, twisted little world will tear itself apart.
Oh, no you don't.
Yambi fires 3 explosive arrows straight at its core in rapid succession. But just before they reach the flames, the arrow lurched sideways as though seized by an invisible magnetic grip, spiraling off into crooked arcs. Then a sickening sound of metal being chewed apart, and they disappear entirely.
Did it just eat my arrows? How are we even supposed to fight this thing?
Letta tries to block with her lantern, but every impact pushes her closer to her limit.
Not working out too well, is it?
The alchemy cauldron has clearly lost its patience. It locks onto Murphy, huddled behind the rubble, closest to where the coin has landed. With a piercing shriek, several red-hot metal tentacles lash through the air, like striking vipers, aim straight for her chest. Well, there's always tentacles. This is because I bring Shin. Murphy stares at the deadly crimson light closing in on her, her mind wiped completely blank. Murphy! In that split second, instinct takes over and you throw yourself forward. The red-hot tentacle slice past your shoulder, opening a burning wound. You bite back a groan and wrap yourself around Murphy, using your own body as a shield. The blow hurls both of you against the stone wall. A metallic tang rises in your throat.
Chief? Blood. You're hurt?
In an instant, Murphy's eyes go wide, and time itself seems to halt. She sees the way your brow tightens with pain, the dark crimson streaking down your uniform and splashing into the glowing melt. You swallow the fire tearing through your shoulder and unleash your shackles, seizing the coin still shivering with resonance. Go show it, just how unexpected the reality it once can be.
But if I do this,
I guess it's our lucky
will we
day for
even
real.
make it back to the bureau?
As long as we are breathing, we will find a way. Murphy shuts her eyes and hurls the coin high into the air. Futile. Let's see what pathetic tricks you have left. Murphy fixes her eyes on the shocking streak of red across your shoulder. Something in the cruel, vivid color cracks her final reserve of timidity wide open. The tears hovering in her eyes are gone in an instant, overtaken by a violent bloom of purple mist.
You want it so badly? Then take it!
The coin veers off at an impossible angle, bending every law of physics as it shoots cleanly into the alchemy cauldron. By all rights, the cauldron should be roaring with laughter, but one loose screw is all it takes. Its entire structure buckles and breaks apart right there. It breaks down fast, even the metal arms it once took such pride in peeling off with it. No, this can't be real. My calculations were foolproof. A final rage-filled scream rings out as the enormous alchemy cauldron slams to the ground. One by one, the light flickers to life. The lava cave illusion rapidly peels away, revealing the cold metal framework of the Bureau underground research facility. But the contamination lingering in the air does not disperse. Mania still presses down on the underground levels, dense and cloying an unshakable gloom. What lies beneath you now is no longer false brick and molten rock, but ruined conduits and sprawling crystalline formation of contamination, still radiating heat, an absurd dream at last with its skin torn open.
Emergency mode switch at 50%.
What does 50% even mean? Wait, can you actually get in here? Chief is hurt!
I thought we were back already. As the interference fades, Nightingale's voice cuts back in. There's a rare edge of urgency in her tone.
Chief, your condition. The mania field hasn't been fully cleared yet. Please stop all activity immediately and wait for external intervention. Do not go any further.
I'm fine.
Chief! Don't move! Just stay still! The wound's still bleeding!
Murphy's hands scramble to cover the bleeding burn on your shoulder, frantic. But the instant her fingertips graze the wound, she snatches them back like she's touched fire. This is all too familiar. In that instant, the space around her, freshly restored to the Bureau true form, bleeds into another memory, a stretch of blinding, sterile white. It's okay. Just keep pressure on it. I'm not blaming you. It's just I can't go back to how things were. not thinking about anything.
See? As long as you stay by their side, things only get worse. No. No, this isn't how it's supposed to go.
Murphy. You start to speak, but she doesn't seem to register your voice. Her gaze stays fixed on the blood seeping from your shoulder.
Hey, don't you spiral on me now. Chief's still breathing.
Don't jinx it. Her hand retreats slowly. The trembling begins in her fingertips and spreads, reaching her shoulders before she can stop it.
You know better than anyone. People get close to you, they get hurt. Or worse. It's always been like this. It's still like this. How many more times are you going to watch it happen before you finally get it? As long as I'm here, it's just gonna keep getting worse. Even the shackles won't be enough. Mania's getting stronger. It's only going to get more dangerous. I know everyone's been looking out for me, but...
Murphy hesitates. In the end, she can't bring herself to finish the sentence.
Looking out for you? No. They're paying the price for what should have been yours to carry. The chief bleeds today. What about next time? Are you really going to wait until someone pays the full price in your place before you let go? I can't stay with you all anymore. Taking all the bad things on yourself. Isn't that what you've always done best? Just to let go. I'll take all this misfortune off your hands. I'll deal with the mess. You'll never have to watch someone else bleed because of you again.
You and your misfortune can't help anyone.
What? What kind of messed up logic is that? If you hadn't done what you did back there, we might not have been able to take down that pot!
But Chief got hurt.
Her voice is so faint it hardly has any strength behind it, yet it hushes every other voice in the room. She rises slowly as the words leave her. Those perpetually anxious eyes now hold yours, steady and unwavering, like she's finally arrived at a choice she's been running from for far too long. Do you really think walking away alone is going to fix everything? Murphy says nothing. She offers a deep, respectful bow to everyone present, then climbs the barrow stairs without a backward glance. Right after the analyzer Norma left behind blazes to life with searing red light. The mania fluctuation that had been dispersed across the entire area now converged at an alarming speed toward a single, narrow point. You look up in the direction Murphy is walking. There's nothing there, but the shadow pulling on the floor continued to stretch, reaching further by the second.
Okay, I'm saying that right.
That's not Murphy's shadow.
Somewhere in the barrow lower's depths, a laugh rings out, cold enough to freeze the blood in your veins.
Guess that big pot wasn't completely useless after all. The leftovers aren't exactly top shelf, but... I can work with it.
There, a shape that shares Murphy every contour is voraciously feeding on the mania left behind by the fallen alchemy cauldron. Bureau members evacuate in controlled order under Nightingale's command, setting up a temporary command post just nearby. Right now she's locked onto the faint signal marking the chief coordinates. Just as the rescue passage into the Bureau is about to be forced open, the mania field inside erupts in a violent second wave. The buffer zone collapses, consumed in a heartbeat by the contamination frenzied growth as it billows outward unchecked. No time to call off the rescue team. Nightingale immediately reconnects with the chief.
I repeat, we're picking up a new core reaction. It's forming fast. Intensity. Intensity has already surpassed the previous peak.
Whoa, that's scary. From the deep shadows, the thing wearing Murphy's shape slowly opens its eyes. As it raises its head, a monstrous grin stretches across his face.
There it is. All that effort wasn't for nothing after all. You've finally come around, Murphy.
Well, where are we now? Did we just change field? Wait, isn't it the what do you call it? The base? The one that we usually have the thing? Clean up progress. Oh, this is where we are actually are. Damn. Where are we going? Oh, this one. Is there anyone new? No. Okay. Familiar shadow. In the unknown dimension, Norma sees a familiar shadow. Wait, the bureau have this? This is like some sort of like underground bar. Ripping through mania into the anomalous space is routine for Norma now, yet the bureau inside is in dire shape. Lights throbbing, walls contorting, floor and ceiling threatening to invert at any second. Mania Corruption sends the data before her eyes in two overlapping double images. She steadies herself against the wall.
I've placed 15 beacons along the way, and had the Chief and Murphy bind to each other to stabilize the field's distortions. Yet the mania concentration here keeps rising.
She presses her fingers to her temples, willing the overlapping data to sharpen.
Concentration should drop in proportion to stabilization. Could it be that the mania origin itself remains completely unaffected?
Just as she prepares to venture deeper, her peripheral vision catches movement in the recreation area.
Wait, what is that?
On every prior visit, she will only ever glimpse a blurry dark shape. Not this time. Through the strobing light, she sees it clearly now. That familiar shadow is feeding on the mania around it. I like how they use many soundtrack from different events. Just now they use Quixotic Troop and now they're using Toybox Terror. Each bit of mania it swallows tightens the space distortion by another degree. And with every passing second the shadow's form sharpens.
Murphy?
The signature polka dots and the white hat and coat are identical to those of that colleague who always keep her on her toes.
How did she get here? And what is she doing?
Oh, I just realized even the cat looks freaking scary. Norma tries calling out to her. Nothing. She pushes back against the mania influence and edges toward Murphy, only for her laptop to blare a warning from within her back. Why? This is like horror movie 101. Why are you getting close? Warning. Target M value beyond threshold. Evacuate immediately. Simultaneously in her side, the physical readings around the figure are surging at a monstrous pace. That is no person. That is...
Mania.
Finally she realized. Mania swirls into it as though caught in a whirlpool, pouring ceaselessly into its form. The shadow halts at the sound and the distortion in the space goes still. It turns slowly. Its face is an abyss of black. It fixes on normal directions, like a predator locking onto its prey. Okay, now it's using the Witch Woven Folio soundtrack. Are we actually gonna fight boss? Huh? like the atmosphere was serious, and then we doing this. The soundtrack is become funny again. They're making us out of the immersion.
This is a mania entity?
She still has no idea what that Murphy actually is. But when the shadow attention snaps onto her, every instinct screams. She abandons the investigation, wheels around and runs, tearing a rift open in her desperation. Okay, that's smart, that's smart. She's landed in a lava cave now, but at least it's free of mania monster. Catching her breath, Norma replays her ejection from the warp space. Without that spatial cake saving her skin, she will be locked in an Analyst versus Mania showdown right now.
A projection of Murphy? Or a fragment of her consciousness left behind in the real world?
Now even Norma, renowned of her cold, analytical mind, feels the edge of agitation creeping in, confronted with things beyond explanation. All she can do is hypothesize and guess. And, of course, the worst possibility of all.
This space was reshaped by Murphy's abilities. Mania would naturally gravitate toward whatever shares its origin. And then assimilate it as thoroughly as possible.
Too many variables beyond explanation. What does that Mania entity want? How is it tied to Murphy? Why take her shape? Does it harbor hostility or some kind of dependence? The Murphy-shaped entity drags Norma back into her head. One thing remains solid. This warp space is dangerous and she can't afford to let things get worse. Her fingers hang above the keyboard, eyes fixed on the blinking cursor. A few seconds pause, then she sets to typing with fresh determination.
Then I'll find the answers myself.
She closes her laptop and turns. She closes her laptop and turns, heading toward the next monitoring model's location.
Oh, fuck. And who are you looking for? Syndicate?
This is the Syndicate gangster rapper. Who are you, looking dumb as a...
Reach 15%. Whoa, 46, damn. God damn it! Why I keep pressing that one? It's a instinct guy. Oh, we got both Golan. Okay, let's see what's Golan and the rest do. Golan carries a bulging backpack on her shoulders, cassette tapes rattling against each other inside. Last time she happened to mention Syndicate gang rap in front of Peggy. What she didn't expect was how intrigued Peggy would be. Not only did she make Golan chat with her for ages about it, she even asked to borrow some tapes to listen to. What's so novel about gang rap? Golan thinks she used to listen to this stuff all the time as a kid, albeit in secret. Come to think of it, these tapes are all from her collection ages ago. She had to make a special trip home to dig them out. The thought that the Bureau's rap star validates her taste fills Golan with no small amount of pride. The backpack is crammed full of her childhood treasure. Albums like Rust Block, Bandit's Paradise, Cripple's Night Watch, and Born in the West District, plus that copy of Never Stop Firing. She will play until it's been worn thin. I'm curious if this is an actual reference to an actual song. She's kept every tape in pristine condition. Their cases are adorned with crooked little stickers too. Some stars, some cartoon animals, some tapes even bear autograph from the artists and mixing engineers. Come to think of it, wasn't Peggy from the Syndicate too? Even though everyone calls it the West District now, people from that kind of place are always a little different. One way or another, no wonder they hit it off so well. Golan muses. Looking up, she spots Peggy in the distance, nodding in her direction. Golan bursts up, grabs her backpack, straps tie, and hurries over eagerly. Yeah, this is the kind of friendship that I don't expect at all. Like, not expect this at all. Do they change Lynn voice actor in the middle of event? Her voice starts to wire in the middle of event. Really? I actually didn't notice. Is it because of the helmet? Maybe because of the helmet? No? What the fuck is this? Peggy frowns at the absurdly thick philosophy book in her hands. Oh, this is why the reason that she becomes philosophical. Every sentence looks like it's written in human language, but strung together, they make absolutely no sense. Take this line for instance. The subject, within a decentralized context, achieves temporary ontological affirmation through re-narration of self-negation. The heck's a decentralization context. Peggy flips through a few more pages, then goes back again. And what's re-narration? And what's re-narration of self-negation even supposed to mean? What is a self-criticism to trust yourself? Actually, that could be it. The self-negation. What is the to trust yourself? Her eyelids begin to droop. Forget it, this book isn't giving her any inspiration. It's only making her sleepy. She should have never listened to Joan's suggestion and read this stuff. Maybe she will dig it out as material if she decides to write sleep music someday. Lately, Peggy hit an artist block. She can't seem to write the melody she wants. Is it because she's been at the bureau too long, or has she grown too distant from the street life? For some reason, she finds herself missing the days in the syndicate. Speaking of which, that girl she met the other day, Golan, really clicked with her. The two of them had plenty of common ground and could pick up on each other's reference as well as jokes. It made her feel at ease in a way she hadn't in a long time. She even got a spark of inspiration. While she's lost in thought, she suddenly noticed Golan approaching in the distance. Peggy raises her hand in greeting, the corners of her mouth lifting into a smile. New bestie! Peggy feed Golan for the new song, yeah. Oh my god, there's gonna be like a lot of swearing in the lyric. Oh no, it's so cute. Murphy runs, stumbling through a stretch of roiling lava. It's the same place where the chief took an injury, saving her life. If I just fell into the lava, I wouldn't be a bother to anyone ever again. The thought terrifies her. Murphy swipes hard at her tears, refusing to follow it any further. She clenches her jaw and pushes on. Oh no, I think Murphy falls into depression again. Running ahead, a feeling settles over her. She's just like a black cat, the kind that brings bad luck to everyone it crosses. If only she were an actual cat, Murphy muses. At least cats are cute. Even little bad luck can be forgiven when it comes from a cat. But you're also cute. Not like now when just getting close to someone feels like a nuisance. The space within the bureau continued to twist and ripple, glimpses of the strange realm flickering into view. Yet Murphy only lowers her head and pushes forward at a run, unstopping. Murphy! Where are you? Murphy wanders in circles until she stumbles into yet another cavern heaped with gold coins. Her foot slips and she crashes heavily to the ground. The coins clatter noisily, their sharp edges cutting into her hands. When she lifts her head, her eyes have already reddened. Murphy roughly scrubs the tears away. She forces herself upright and keeps running toward the depth. Oh no, that's the end? Why we got to 30% though? This is getting worse. The song gonna be like BB. It's become like, what do you call it? The death metal rap song. Whoa. Go on with all the F word. I think it is gonna hit. Okay, I think there's nothing else here. I think we're going to hit the climax tomorrow with the evil Murphy going to be defeated. Is it gonna be like all the what do you call it, cameo? There's not many additional cameo today, isn't it? Other than Garofano, other than the gardens, which something that I'm not expected. But I wish it's kind of like appear in this the little bit dialogue. It just suddenly they appear. I think out of everyone, only Sean and Matilda that we haven't captured or arrest in here. But it seems like we have like many more things. But we already come back to the barrow. Oh, I love this many cameo. Well, again, I think tomorrow is probably gonna be short one. Let me see how many percent that we already finished in this one anyway.
Hey, I get to see.
I'm pretty sure it's probably already 80%. So tomorrow probably gonna be a short one. Oh, 72. Okay, it's probably gonna be a long one. Maybe like 1/2 an hour. Okay then, I'm going to stop here. I will continue tomorrow with the last episode or the last part of the event, and we will see like how Murphy going to find her new home and her new bestie and everything. Okay, so thank you all for coming, and I will see you on the next stream. Till then, take care and bye bye.